Did I get him? I got him. Can I get behind him here? Oh, I so can. Oh, dude. I would be so good in a big war. If we were doing a big war, actually, okay, don't sign me out. I don't want to go to war. I don't want to fight some war. That like 30 years later, it's like, yeah, no, actually, like, we probably didn't need to do this, eh? Like, imagine being like an Afghan war vet. You would feel so bad coming back. Like, I know that they kind of came for like, you know, there was a big terror attack in New York. I get that. But also, like, looking at it now, it's like we did kind of just fuck up that entire country for years to come now. If you can you give me that Thompson? No? Okay, no, that's fine. I didn't even want it, actually. So that's good. I'll just use a pistol. That's all good. All's fair in love and war, or whatever Kanye said. Oh, wait. Oh, I can... What happened? What happened? Who brings a sword to a gunfight? What did he expect to happen there? I like how they had to do this in every game. The first 3 games and World at War, they had to do this mission every time. Again, just in case you weren't aware, war is bad. But also, look how cool we are doing it, you know?
Lead these men, my brothers, safely through this campaign.
Kiefer Sutherland's got such a good voice. It's him and Will Arnett. They just have incredible, like, they've both got got a little bit of gruff. You know? They got like a little bit of gruff to them. They started talking to me like that. Whew. Whew. You know, anything can happen in the tides of war. Whew. Are you gonna play the new COD? Yes, of course I will. The only thing I've seen of it is that someone was like, "Oh, 9/11." What is the new setting and all that? What's going on? I don't even really know. Okay, cool. Well, let's just make blind assumptions about it. I'm gonna say it's gonna be the best COD in a long time. So clip that if it's good, and then if it's not, clip this. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be just as bad as MW3, if not worse. All right, and then we can just use like either one of those. So when I'm playing it and I'm making the video, I can go, "Hey, I called this," and then I'll just use it back. You ready? This guy doesn't know what's gonna hit him. It's all going like this shit. Oh, fuck! Oh, you son of a bitch! God damn it! I didn't know they could decoy! Since when could they decoy?
They're trying to burn us! Stay low! Try not to breathe!
Okay. Everyone at home do it as well, try not to breathe.
They are surrounding the building!
Son of a bitch. Okay, get him. Oh my god, I'm on fire. He's all fucked. One shot. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me Jesus. Where are we on? Up top? We riding on top or some shit? What's going on? She fucking no hands with it? That's such a funny bar. She's sucking on dick, no hands with it. That is so funny. It's so funny, but it's so visceral. And it's like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what sucking on dick no... Well, okay, you can picture what that means. Like, you know directly what that means. You just kind of like assume that that must be impressive, you know? As someone who has never sucked dick, I would guess that that's like... pretty sick. You know, that's like doing a trick. She's sucking on dick, no hands with it. What a bar. Can we just appreciate Roddy Ricch there for a minute? Can we take a minute to salute our fallen soldiers who have sucked on dick, no hands with it? When you think about it, all these places look very alike. As people in our interests in this insular world that we have in World War II in 1940s, like, Europe, there's a lot of differences between us, but also there's some similarities. We all breathe the same air, as JFK would say. Same love, as Macklemore would say. Gone from Ariana Grande to Sabrina Carpenter. Yes, I am white girl wasted. You know what I noticed about Sabrina Carpenter, though? And look, I feel like you have to preface this every time, because whenever a guy usually is about to comment on the appearance of a woman, it's usually negative. And this is all in good fun, and I think she is very clearly a very beautiful woman. And this is in jest, but like, you ever seen how the front of her hair kind of like never moves? Like those little like, her hair comes down and like kind of curls off to the side at the front. You ever notice how like that's hairsprayed to the extent that like they just don't ever move? They're not flowing free. It's like a guy with a mohawk, how that mohawk never like flinches. That's the extent that those like two little parts, which I guess have become like kind of her signature look, so it kind of makes sense that like she'd always wanted that to like look as good as possible, considering that that is like part of her image. You know how Ninja's hair was blue? I couldn't work out what it was. I looked at... Okay, this sounds so fucked. I looked at her for a really long time. But like, I'd seen like a whole heap of her stuff coming up on my feed and shit like that. And every time I looked at her, I'm like, there's just something that is scratching at the back of my head when I look at you. And I can't put my finger on what it is. And it wasn't until like I saw that video of the guy pulling out the DS sitting next to her, where I saw like how hairsprayed solid those pieces of her hair was, that I was like, oh, that's what that is. It's just very interesting because it looks a little odd, but again, like that's her staple. And again, to even out man talking about woman's appearance, she is very pretty. to even out man talking about her appearance, let a man talk about her appearance. I also feel like I don't know what Chappelle Roan looks like, because I've seen her album cover where she looks like she's got some prosthetic on her nose and then like is all like in Victorian makeup or whatever on Hot to Go. And then the only other thing I've seen her in is when she is just green from doing that Statue of Liberty thing. By the way, I feel like we've moved on from that too quick. She was a Statue of Liberty smoking a blunt. What more could you want? How much more patriotic do you think you can get? That's peak. That's peak American. That is all I ever want, is the Statue of Liberty smoking a blunt. That's so fucking hype. And we just moved on from it too quick. We're just talking about how iconic that moment was. And before you ask, no, I am a straight man. I'm a straight man, and I don't really listen to her music a whole heap. I just saw that moment, and I'm like, that's my fucking go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, take me high to go. I really did not like that song the first time I listened to it. I think it's just too, like, it seemed too much like a gimmick to be like, we're doing the 80s again. And I think I just listened to it, and I'm like, oh, this song and this artist is too gimmicky for me. And now the more I hear H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me hot to go, I'm like, yeah, she kind of spit in there. I'm just gonna quickly Google something really quick. Male lesbian. A man who absolutely loves and desires woman, but on the contrast does not relate to men. Oh. He does not like to watch a football game. We would rather be talking or flirting with an attractive female. Wait, this... wait, that's so... God. Oh. Okay, I take back what I was about to say. I am... definitely not a male lesbian. I just keep seeing that phrase pop up on Twitter. I'm like, that's fucking it though, actually. A flame tank would be so... That's the stuff of nightmares. Imagine you're, you know, depending on what side you're on, defending your home country, and then all of a sudden a metal machine comes at you that is spewing like flames. And this is 1940, right? That is nightmare fuel. There would be so many like PTSD people that in their dreams they just see this metal tank coming at them doing that. Look at that! Where am I supposed to be going? There's another mortar thing around here, right? Is that what I'm looking at? Bumping that. 365 party girl. Bumping that. Oh, maybe I am a male lesbian. I'm trying to replay Alan Wake at the moment, the second one, to do New Game Plus, because there's a new, what's it called? There's a new ending on it. But dude, that game's scary. You want to know the time that I clocked in to play it the other day? 9 AM. Because that's when I was like, okay, sun's out. I can make it through this. Even then, I still got jump scared. I think I had to turn it off at like 5:30 on the weekend. Because it's getting too dark. I'm not good with horror at all in the slightest. That's why I'll never be able to do that, like, you know that like classic first date thing where you do dinner and a movie, but you go to a horror movie and your date is scared. So then they like, they fold into you and they jump and you're like, yeah, don't worry, babe. I'm a big man. I'll protect you from this evil doll or whatever. Nah, I will never be that. I can never be that for somebody. One of my many, many failings is that I will never be is that I will never be able to be the guy to sit there and be like, no, it's all right, babe. It's just a movie. So I'm sitting there like, can we turn it off?
Rolling those flames, Miller.
Yeah, I'm... fuck it. I would love to. I would love to, but I cannot catch a break, okay? Jeez. Every time I yell something like that, I think about what my neighbors must think goes on in this fucking house. Because, like, if you take those words that I just said, I would love to, but I can't catch a break. That sounds like a domestic argument, right? Like, there's a domestic happening. Why are the Germans using flamethrowers? Because they are hot? No, I don't think that that's why. Could just be my personal bias, but these player models don't particularly look very, very attractive if you ask me. Pride Month is over. I don't need to... I don't need to pretend that I think these men look good.